Hello and welcome. You're watching NewsX and I'm Vaishali Kohli. Now, after US President Donald Trump, China has claimed credit for mediating peace between India and Pakistan during the military conflict earlier this year. Despite New Delhi's pushback, which has repeatedly rejected any third-party mediation, like Trump, the Chinese Foreign Minister also projected Beijing as a peace negotiator for other global conflicts, including tensions in Northern Myanmar between Cambodia and Thailand and the Iranian nuclear issue. He said, and I quote, "Following the Chinese approach to settling hotspot issues, we mediated in Northern Myanmar. The Iranian nuclear issue, the tensions between Pakistan and India, the issues between Palestine and Israel, and the recent conflict between Cambodia and Thailand." New Delhi has maintained that the military conflict between India and Pakistan, which started on May 7, was resolved through direct talks between the DGMOs of the armies of the two countries. So this is the big breaking news, viewers, that we're sharing with you at this point. Now, after US President Donald Trump, it is China which has claimed credit for mediating peace between India and Pakistan during the military conflict earlier this year. So that's, of course, the big news, viewers, that we're sharing with you. And this, of course, is despite New Delhi's pushback, which has repeatedly rejected any third-party mediation. So this is a big claim coming in, viewers, from China, where it has claimed credit. Trump, of course, is the first to claim credit. He did for Operation Sindoor as well. But now it is China claiming credit for mediating between India and Pakistan. That is the big news. All right, I have former Ambassador Gauri Shankar Gupta with me, former diplomat. Ambassador Gauri Shankar Gupta, welcome. And I want to begin by asking you, of course, we've always seen Donald Trump claiming credit. He began with claiming credit for Operation Sindoor, but now it's China which has claimed credit for mediating between India and Pakistan. What would you like to say?
Good afternoon, Vaishali. You see, when the two countries fight, there are many, contexts from different countries. They call each other, particularly friendly countries and also countries who are in the region. They try to contact and they say, okay, we would like to stop this war. But so far as India's policy is concerned, it's very clear. With Pakistan, we have an agreement and we also have a practice that all issues will be resolved through bilateral talks. So there's absolutely very clear-cut distinction in other conflicts and in this conflict. In this conflict, friendly like US also called or somebody called, it doesn't mean that they mediated. They simply, maybe they conveyed their viewpoint, whatever it was. But our policy is very clear. They were very clearly told that the conflict with Pakistan is a bilateral issue. And please ask them to contact us bilaterally and we will try to see whatever we can do. And that has been the approach, as far as I know, MEA's approach over the years. Because when, for example, two neighbors fight, then there are other neighbors who come forward and say, oh, we will try to solve this. But that doesn't work out. Ultimately, the two neighbors have to, contact each other and resolve. And in our case, we have a bilateral agreement with Pakistan. It started in Simla and then it was reinforced in Lahore, which clearly says that all issues will be resolved through bilateral talks. And therefore, there's no question of any country mediating. A phone call from a country to India does not mean that they are mediating. That should be very clear to everybody. Phone calls do come, phone calls are received, and they are politely told that it is a bilateral issue and we will handle it bilaterally. Please advise Pakistan to contact us. So it's quite possible that the Pakistani authorities reach the Americans, they reach the Chinese, and maybe the Chinese called us, or maybe the Americans called us. It's quite possible, but that does not mean that they mediated and this they were the one who stopped the war. It's absolutely wrong to say that way. Many countries contact in kind of situation like this, but our position is absolutely clear and absolutely crystal clear since 1972 Simla Agreement.
Right, Ambassador Gauri-Shankar Gupta. And Ambassador Gupta, this is a very absurd claim by Pakistan, surely. But my question to you is, why do major powers often rush to claim credit after a regional de-escalation? What is the reason?
I think they want to show to the world that we have power and we want to also control the events in the world. So this is their way of telling others that we have influence and we want to use that influence to do this or to do that. So we have to brush that aside. Whether it is China or whether it is US, we cannot take it. So far as our bilateral decisions are concerned, we have a prerogative to decide what is in our interest and how should we go about it. Others can make claims of all kinds of claims, but we don't have to give them any value because they made this claim. They want to make this claim because they want to influence the world, tell the world that we have some influence on the world events, which is not true at all. But we cannot prevent them doing so.
Absolutely rightly said, Ambassador Gauri-Shankar Gupta. India is a self-sufficient country and it can make decisions for itself. Thank you so much for joining me on the broadcast. And now moving on,